It's morning time. It's morning time. We made it to Double Spring Gap late last night. We ended up having to take about a 2-hour break at Derrick Knob. Right when we got in there to take a little short break and eat and get some water, the bottom fell out. And I mean, the wind kicked up. Lightning was on top of us. So we ended up staying there for about 2 hours. Probably a solid 2 hours. Stumbleina and Forgetful Bear took a nap. There was a guy in the shelter from Buffalo, New York, who started hiking in May and is just taking his time. He's got until September to get however far he gets. So I talked to him for those 2 hours. He made me some coffee, which was much appreciated because it was freezing up there. We were thinking we might have been stuck there, but it ended up clearing up. And a whole bunch of people came in the shelter. It was pretty much full. People, a couple guys, I think, ended up, the thru hiker, and then put up a tent. But we made it here at like 9 o'clock, 9:30. So, letting Stumbleina sleep in. I've been up for an hour and a half. Watching the sun kind of come up. Haven't got the food bags down yet. Alright, Clingman's today, Newfound Gap today, Charlie's Bunyan today, and we're going to Peck. So we did 19.4 yesterday, and we've got a 20.7 on the books for today. Stumbleina and I mace hitch from Clingman's to Newfound, since we've already hiked that part, and Forgetful Bear may hike it himself. It's a pretty rough day yesterday, so we're gonna play it by ear. I'm gonna see what she wants to do. I'm gonna let her sleep a little bit longer. I'd like to be out of here by 6:30, but that may not happen. It's not getting light as fast as I thought it would compared to yesterday, so still got to do some things here around camp. Alright, catch you guys in a little while. We just came up on this view after we left Double Spring this morning. We're headed to Clingman's, making pretty good time, but as you can see, there is just a sea of clouds with mountains peeking out. It is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Man.
This is probably the best view I've ever had. Not in terms of, 360, but picturesque.
Okay. There's another one. I don't know which. There's another one.
So here we go. Successful yogi is successful. We got a hitch at Clingman's, and we are riding to Newfound. This has been a rough day. Taking a break. Got about 2.6 to Peck's, and not as bad as yesterday, but it's pretty good slog through here. There's a lot of wet, boggy stuff, and so we're almost at the top of Laurel Top, which it may be just right up there. I don't think we actually go to the top, but it looks like we're starting to start dropping down. And we drop down for a good little bit, and then we come up a little bit, and then I think we'll be at Peck. So we're hoping we'll be there by 6:30, 7 o'clock.
Get pictures and videos.
Yeah.
So I don't remember if I recapped last night or not, but we made it to Peck's Corner. Got in before dark, which was great. There was father and son there that had been there for a little bit. They were cutting a bunch of dead wood, trying to get a fire going in the fireplace. So we got in, set up our beds and stuff, and then ate dinner, hung everything. Fire was going fairly well. Another couple came in. They decided they were going to set up a tent for whatever reason. So we all slept in the upper bunk. The lower bunk was really low between the two. Bear hang cables were nice. Water source is a pretty good ways down, but for us it was flowing really well. I'd read some comments where it was not from like April, but it's running really good now. I was getting about 3.5 liters, 4 liters in, I don't know, a minute or less. So Privy is way up the hill because it has to be on the other side of the ridge from the water source. So that was a hike. Let's see. We got up this morning about 5. Didn't get out of camp until 6:45. Just trying to get stuff going, being as quiet as possible. Trying to wake anybody else up. So we're headed to Tri Corner. I'm gonna stop there for a minute, check on water coming up, and then see where we're going. See if we may take a lunch at Cosby. Alright. Cosby knob, and we come across this. So we had to stop and take it in for a minute. So we're slogging up to Camera. Came upon this little gem. It's been a tough day. It was really nice. The weather's been nice. It's a little bit warm now, but we're a little bit lower than we've been all day, elevation wise. So we're gonna climb up here some more. We may end up in Davenport Gap Shelter. We're just gonna play it by ear and see how fast we're moving. We may end up just stopping there. So. Oh, you can probably hear the forest. We made it to Davenport Gap Shelter, and we are all eating. Got beds set up. There's a through hiker that's, well, a Sobo section hiker who started in Virginia here, and there's a guy from Japan here that we heard about from somebody else the other night. So looks like it's the 5 of us tonight, and I don't think it's going to be anywhere near as cold as it's been the past couple of nights, but hopefully we'll all get some good sleep, and we'll check with you in the morning.